Hello, I thought I'd show you very quick little technique. I might do it on YouTube as well, but I'm not sure. But I just thought I'll share it with you guys first so you can actually start using it. But I probably will give you more examples, being that you are my subscribers. So here we go. Right, so I wanted to help people, with relationships in a sense, and what our innate thing to do with relationships. And because obviously once you are with somebody, your chart kind of changes, because the difficult bits in yours will be helped by, hopefully, by your partner, and vice versa. Sometimes those parts can actually rub each other and make it worse, but generally speaking, when two charts come together, because you made a decision based on how you feel, the connection, so it's normally can be good, and or at least half the time. So in order to see how the relationships are, how we approach a relationship, is what we do. We look at the seventh house. And seventh house is the kind of, I would look sort of 7 houses from ascendant, 7 houses from moon, and 7 houses uh, from Venus normally. But in this case, I'm going to show you much quicker, uh, because you can assess a lot of things putting those elements together, and you can look at the seventh house of the D9 as well, which is very telling. Now, 7 houses from, in this chart, Billy Connolly, is Pisces, and obviously the ruler is exalted. However, 6 houses from there is like, um, what kind of issues can the marriage have? Because it's 12 houses from the seventh house. So you can see that it could just be that the reason why there could be issues within that is because there's detachment, wherever K2 is, there is like a dissatisfaction, that kind of thing going on. So that could be some of the issues. I mean, they're together, but I know Billy Connolly and his wife have been together for a very long time, but I think they have had some trying. You wouldn't you, if you've been married for a long time? So there's like a detachment thing going on, which is him in his chart. So I don't really know how it connects with his wife, but I would always look at that, the seventh houses, for the person, to give me some idea. And normally it's really good if I look at Venus as well, I think, because I think, what would cause issues in the marriage. So it'd just be like a bit of anger issues, like that kind of thing. They could be like harsh words spoken, if you like. So that can be the issue. Now let's go to J.K. Rowling. So her seventh house um, is in Libra. 12 houses from Libra is Mars. So there's like being nitpicky, Virgo Mars, nitpicky, picking faults, being critical, just always like not seeing things that have been done, but seeing things that have not been done. That could cause arguments and really sort of issues like that with her relationship. So that could be the one. Funnily enough, she's got Neptune in the seventh house, which could be that we could have a slight delusion about relationships. So that's interesting. And I think, and her seventh house is hemmed between 2 malefics as well, Sun and K2 as well. So yeah, so there's definitely could be like harsh words between the couple. Amber Heard, so didn't happen. Oh, here we go. So Amber Heard has her seventh house has Mercury in it, so it's got a debilitated planet in there. So that's interesting, isn't it? And what can happen is Jupiter could be the planet that actually in the 12th houses from the seventh house in the sixth house. So, so it could be that preaching, like lack of wisdom, that kind of thing can create problems in the relationship. One of the things that she has quite good, though, she has Sun and Rahu, so just there. So what it is, it's just basically speaking, what I'm trying to say is like, she has like these kind of things will help her, doing Venusian and Rahu Sun things, like being kind of status and things like that will help the relationship. She's got an exalted planet, like, in the 8th house. So that kind of thing really helps. So it looks as though the sexual activity, because Sun actually rules the 12th house, is exalted in the 8th house of sex, and Rahu there. So expanding everything. So that's probably how they overcome the issues of the 7th house. Right, next one. Next one we have Elizabeth Taylor. So Elizabeth Taylor is a Scorpio ascendant, and there is her 7th house, Taurus. And she has literally, she's got no planets there, but she has actually, she's been married. She was, I don't know how many times she was married, but very famous for being married lots of times. And if you look, Venus, the ruler of the 7th house, is in the 5th house. So that just means that she's in love with romance, really, because it's exalted as well. She just loves the whole romantic part. She probably, once the marriage got too mundane for her, she was out of there, and Venus is sitting with Rahu, giving her loads of relationships, and maybe foreign as well, and maybe she had some secret relationships, who knows. But yeah, so I could actually analyze, because there are no planets there, there's just the moon. Moon in the 12th house is, when moon is afflicted in a chart, it could just also mean that the person, because it's in the 12th house, the Dushtana house, and also it's got aspect of Saturn as well. So they always chasing something, because moon is the flirt planet. So, but I can also see 12th houses from where Venus is. We have got Mars, Sun, and Mercury by association, because although Mercury is a benefic planet, when it's sitting with malefics, it becomes malefic as well. So as such, you can say that the 12th house, there could be loads of arguments, ego, throwing things at each other. So there could be a lot of disagreements in the relationship. And I think she was she suffers from addictions and things. She used to drink quite a lot. This is Venus Rahu is too indulgent as well. So yeah, it's all very it's all very telling. So I hope this little snippet was helpful. So I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you very much. Thank you.